And welcome back, viewers, to Right Rear Racing, as we are having technical difficulties. Sorry about that on my end here, but welcome to the Jackpot 100. And with tonight's event, we have, looks like we're going to have 29 drivers making the call tonight. And let me pull that information up right here for see how many, what our event is going to be like tonight. So with the 29 drivers tonight, we're going to have 3 heat races, and the top 4 from all 3 heat races will move on. Then we're going to have 2 B mains, with the top 6 from the both B mains making the Jackpot 100 main event. And I don't know if you heard the drivers meeting just conclude there. That's your admin box drivers meeting. I have been having technical difficulties here with my PC last 2 nights, and hopefully we stay going here. But we are underway with our qualifying for your Jackpot 100, and we're gonna get this going on Corey Denson in that 26 machine as he goes in down the back straightaway, enters turn number 3. This is going to be his his first lap here. And that was his out lap. I'm sorry there. As he comes out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Your current quick time is going to be Tyler Bickford. And at the line, Corey is going to get he's going to put an 8th with a 15:13 as he comes off 2 down the back straightaway for his second lap here tonight. And Tyler Bickford is the one to beat currently with a 14:71. And Corey's dropped down to the 11th position on his second lap. It's going to be a 15:35. That's going to put him back down to 14th as there's more people qualifying here. And Ty on his first lap got a 15:02. He's coming around turn 3 and 4 here down the front straightaway. And on his second lap, he's trying to get better lap time there. And his second lap is going to be a 14:93. That's going to jump him up to the 9th position in his 67 machine. As we go with Jimbo Rooney here in the 27 machine, he's going to get that high side going as he comes off turn 4. That was his out lap. He's taking the green flag this time around as he goes into turn number 1. Slides up in the middle 1 and 2 there down the back straightaway. He's going to look middle line there in 3 and 4, and he slides up, gets the outside going, and his first lap is going to put him to the 25th quickest with a 15:25 as he goes down the back straightaway. And he's right in that bottom in 3 and 4. And his second lap, that's going to be a quicker lap there. That's going to bump him up to the 11th spot with a 14:94. Braden Tuttle has already completed his laps and got a 14:97. That's going to put him in P7. And I believe that is everyone qualifying for tonight. And your starting lineup for heat race number 1, your right rear racing heat race. And I'm sorry, this is not the Show Me 100. I will fix that after this heat race grid lineup is done. On the pole is going to be the 07 of Tyler Bickford. And on his outside is going to be Derek Daniel in the 28. Braden Tuttle in that 84 machine is going to start inside row number 2. Ty Dixon in the 67 is going to start outside row number 2. Inside row number 3 is going to be Tate Black in the 29. Justin Walbring in the 666 on his outside. Corey Denson is going to be inside number 4 with the 26 machine. Matt in that 400 is going to be on his outside. Mike Manise in the 30 machine. And it looks like Mike Manise in that 30 machine is going to be inside row number 5. And Dylan McKee on his outside. That's going to be right rear racing heat race number 1 for your Jackpot 100. And again, the top 4 drivers will move on to the A main. The rest will be going to one of 2 Bs as the lights are off. The field is led by the 07 of Tyler Bickford as they come off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're ready to get going and bring us to the green flag here for tonight's action for heat race number 1. As they're right there, we got the green flag drop. Tyler's going to diamond off right there. He's going to go lead the field into turn number 1. Here comes that 29 machine of Tate Black. He's going to ride that inside lane in 1 and 2. The 84 of Braden Total. He's going to be in second. Here comes the 67 of Ty Dixon looking down low in turn number 3. They're going to be 3 wide. Come down turn 4 there. And Ty is going to be in your 4th and final transfer spot currently as Derek Daniel is right there in front of him. The 29 machine of Tate Black. He's going to try to reel in Ty Dickinson. Again, on your screen currently is going to be Derek Daniel in the 3rd position, the 84 of Braden Tuttle in the 2nd position, and Ty Dickinson in 4th. Your final transfer spot for your A main as they go down the back straightaway. It might help if I bring the timing tower up for you as we are halfway through with tonight's event. We're only 3 laps down here in your heat race number 1. Here comes the 29 of Tate Black. He's going to look down low. We have a battle here for your final transfer spot between the 67 and the 29. And right in front of them, the 28 and the 84 are going to be battling side by side. And now we are halfway through with heat race number 1. Your right rear racing heat race number 1. As we go back up here towards the front of the field, we're going to go. They're all kind of single file here. We're going to keep your eye on the 67 here of Ty Dickinson as the 29 of Tate Black is going to try to take that final transfer spot away. As they go down the back straightaway, entering turn number 3, Ty is going to be up there on the high side. The 29 of Tate's going to be trying to get that low side going. As we have the popsicle sticks, we have 2 laps remaining here for your right rear racing heat race number 1. And Tyler Bickford, he's led it since the green. He's going to receive the white flag this time around. Braden Tuttle in the 2nd. 84 is going to be in 2nd. Derek Daniel in the 28 machine is going to be 3rd. And Ty Dixon is going to try to make a pass on him here, but Ty knows that he's already in the field. We're going to go back up to the front as Tyler Bickford is going to take the checker flag for your right rear race on heat race number 1, followed by Braden Tuttle in the 84, Derek Daniel in the 28 machine, and the 67 of Ty Dixon. Rounds out your top 4. Those 4 drivers will be going straight to the A main tonight. And the rest of the lineup, or rest of your results for heat race number 1, these drivers will be going to your B main, one of the 2 B mains. That's going to be Tate Black in the 29, Matt in the 400 machine, Mike Manise in the 30, Dylan McKee in the 12, Justin Walbring, and Corey Denson, as the 2nd heat race is starting to line up right now. As I'm still trying to play catch up from everything happening earlier here. And starting on the pole for heat race number 2 is going to be the 90 of Brody Duscher. On his outside is going to be the 15 of Matt Taylor. Jackson Johnstone in the 21 is going to be inside row number 2. Jimbo Rooney on his outside in that 27 machine. Justin Farless in the 7 machine is going to be inside row number 3. And on his outside is going to be John Hawley in the 41. Mason Haney in the 89 is going to be inside row number 4. On his outside is going to be Jordan in the 96. Aaron Murphy in the 75 machine is going to be inside row number 5. And on his outside is going to be Joshua Coburn Jr. in the 750. And that's going to be your starting lineup for heat race number 2 tonight. And I'm glad to see you over there on the YouTube side there, Susie. As we're green flag racing and underway here. And Brody in that 90 machine is going to get a good jump and lead the field to turn number 1. Jackson Johnstone, he's going to try to get that bottom side going. Here comes the 15 of Matt Taylor on his outside. And as they go in turn 3, the 15 of Matt Taylor is going to take over the 2nd position. The 21 of Jackson Johnstone, he's going to be in. As we have our first caution of the night. And this is your Casey Simmons Cinematography Heat Race number 2. As we go take a look at what happened here as we go aboard with the 89 of Mason Haney. Kind of tail whip right there, and then the 75 comes in, and there's really no room, and that's more or less a racing accident. And that's going to bring out your first 618. Make sure I get my stuff right here. This is a 618 Engraving and Design caution flag. Again, that's also your presenting sponsor for the Jackpot 100 here. As we are going to be a single file here, the 90 of Brody is going to be leading the field. The 15 of Matt Taylor is going to be in second. The 21 of Jackson Johnstone in third. And Jimbo Rooney rounds out your top 4 as Justin Farless in that 17 machine, or the 7 machine, is trying to reel him in. And we're going to change from the best time to the gap as we are back underway here for your Jackpot 100 Heat Race number 2, your Casey Cinematography Heat Race number 2. As Brody leads the field down the back straightaway, Matt Taylor is going to be sitting in second. Here comes Jackson Johnstone. He's going to get that outside going right there, right behind Matt Taylor. And here comes the 27 of Jimbo Rooney. Those top 4 drivers right there are going to be making it straight to your A main event, as Jimbo Rooney is going to try to make a run here on the 21 machine. Again, we've only had 1 caution so far tonight, as Brody in the 90 machine leads us to the halfway mark of this Casey Cinematography Heat Race number 2. As Brody goes down the back straightaway, Matt Taylor is going to be right there running that high side with him. And we're going to go back there to your 3rd place, as Jimbo Rooney is going to get a good run on the outside. He's going to look to make pass on Jackson Johnstone as they come off turn 2 down the back straightaway. The 27 machine is going to take over your 3rd position, but here comes the 21 machine. He's looking down low as they come off turn 4. It's going to be the 21 of Jackson Johnstone at the line. They just got the popsicle sticks as we have 2 laps remaining in this heat race. Again, thank you viewers for joining in here on Right Rear Racing tonight. And right now you see that we have a good racing lining up as we have your white flag for your Casey Cinematography Heat Race number 2. Brody Dusher is going to be leading the field. Hopefully I said that last name correctly. Matt Taylor in second. Jimbo Rooney in third. Here comes the 21 of Jackson Johnstone. And I took it off that. I should have stayed right there. I'm sorry about that. But Brody in that 90 machine is going to take the win, followed by Matt Taylor, Jimbo Rooney, and Jackson Johnstone. Those are your top 4 drivers going straight to tonight's main event. The rest of the field will be going to 1 of 2 B mains, as that's going to be Justin Farless, Joshua Colburn, John Hawley, Mason Haney, and Jordan, and then followed by Aaron. And we have your 3rd heat race lining up now. And this is going to be your Twisted Speed Heat Race number 3. They're also donating $5 to the race winner for tonight's event. And starting on the pole is going to be the 71 of Jacob Quill. And on his outside is going to be Joshua in the 44. The 4 car of William Clapp. He's going to start on the inside row number 2. And on his outside is going to be Jason Smith in the 8 machine. Tyler Bowman in the 79 is going to start inside row number 3. And on his outside is going to be Chad McClellan in the 38. Inside row number 4 has Robert Brennan in the 69 machine. And on his outside is going to be Daniel Northcutt in the 77. And your last and final row for tonight's main event, or I'm sorry, heat race number 3 is going to be Fred Hoffman and Douglas Hazley. And Fred Hoffman's in that 13 machine, and Hazley is in the number 3. And thank you, Mike, for the light. As the pace truck lights are off, the field is receiving the rolled up green flag. Jacob Quill is going to lead us to the green next time around. As you see that everyone's already stacked up, ready to go. Right behind that number 71 machine. As the pace truck pulls off, the 71 machine is going to lead us to the green. He's going to hit that live pedal right here and get underway for your heat race number 3, presented by Twisted Speed. This 71 of Jacob Quill is going to get that low side going. William Clapp in that 4 machine is going to get it as well, get into your second position. We're going to be battling for 3 cars here for second position. The 4 machine of William Clapp is going to maintain second. Here comes the 8 machine of Jason Smith down low. He's trying to make a pass on Joshua, but here comes Tyler Bowman on the outside. We have a battle for your 4th and final transfer spot so far, as they complete lap number 2 in tonight's event, as the top 5 kind of separated themselves from the rest of the field here. And on your screen is going to be 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Again, the top 4 drivers will be going straight into your main event tonight. The 8 of Jason Smith, he's looking on the outside, trying to get back in as they go down the front straightaway into turn number 1. William Clapp is trying to catch the leader there, followed by the 44 of Joshua. Tyler Bowman is going to get the outside lane going as they go in turn 3 and 4. And Jason Smith in the 8 machine has 4 laps remaining to try to make something happen here and make your top 4, as we are halfway through with your Twisted Speed heat race number 3. The 79 machine is going to look on the outside of the 44 in turn 3 and 4. As we go back up to the front, or to them right there, the 4, 44, and 79, they're all in the show, and they're right there on top of each other trying to the 44 is going to get the outside going as they go in turn number 3. He's trying to get into that second position and get a better starting spot. But here comes the 79 down low as we have 2 laps remaining. Here comes the show right here on your screen. That's going to be the 4, 44, 79, and the 8 as they go down the back straightaway. The 8 machines of Jason Smith trying to get by Bowman. Here comes Bowman looking down low of the 44 as we have 1 lap remaining for your Twisted Speed heat race number 3. The 44 is going to try to get a run down the back straightaway. He's going to look on the outside of the 4 of William Clapp, as Joshua in that 44 machine is going to try to get that high side going. Here comes a slide job, and Jacob Quill took the win. And at the line, it's going to be Tyler Bowman hitting the outside wall and still making it for your top 4 positions. That's Jacob Quill, William, Joshua, and Tyler for your top 4 for heat race number 3. Again, is Jacob, William, Joshua, and Tyler for the top 4 going straight to the main event. The rest of the field will be going to one of 2 B mains, as that's going to be Jason Smith in that 8 machine, Chad in the 38, Fred Hoffman in the 13, Robert Brennan, and Douglas Hazley and Daniel Northcutt. And I'm sorry, it's going to be 1 heat race, or I'm sorry, 1 B main tonight. And it's going to be top 12 drivers making the field. And for your starting lineup for your 18 car B main, it's going to be Tate Black in the 29 on the pole. On his outside is going to be the 7 of Justin Farless. On the inside row number 2 is Jason Smith in the 8 machine. Matt in the 400 machine is going to be on his outside. Inside row number 3 has Joshua Coburn Jr. in the 750. And on his outside is going to be Chad McClellan in the 38. Inside row number 4 has Mike Muniz in the 30 machine. And on his outside is going to be John Hawley in the 41. Fred Hoffman is going to be on the inside row number 5 in that 13 machine. And on his outside is going to be Dylan McKee in the 12. Inside row number 6 has Mason in the 89. And on his outside is going to be Robert Brenneman in the 69. And row number 7 has Justin Walbring in the 666 and Jordan on his outside in that 96 machine. Inside row number 8 has Douglas Hazley in the 3 with Corey Denson on his outside in the 26. And your last and final row for tonight's B main event is going to be Aaron Murphy in that 75 machine with Daniel Northcutt in the 77 on his outside. Yeah, and these 18 drivers have made the call, and the top 12 drivers will be going home. And looking at the lineup here, it looks like Mason in the 89 and the 26 maybe did not make the call. That could be wrong, as there's different factors. We're underway here for your 10 lap B main, as the 29 of Tate Black is going to take the field to turn number 1. The 7 of Justin Farless is going to try to get the outside going. We're going to be side by side for the lead as they come off turn number 4. They're all stacked up back there behind the field as these 2 drivers are still side by side battling out for the lead. The 29 is going to slide up and try to cut the momentum of the 17 machine of Justin Farless off there as they come down the front or back straightaway. Justin's going to look down low in turns 3. He's going to slide up, and at the line, it's going to be the 17 of Justin. And we're going to have a caution here as we get on board with the 96 of Jordan. As they go 3 wide, there make contact with the 6 machine. The 96 got collected. Looks like Mike Muniz got collected there too. Let's go take a look at what happened with Mike as well. I see Mike Muniz in that 30 machine right there in the middle of the 400 and the 41 as John Holly in that 41 comes up. And so we're going to have to see if Mike Muniz can make it back on the field. The 96 make it back into the field as well, as those 2 drivers are in the pit road. As we had, according to my tracker, we had 16 drivers make the call. Again, Mason and Corey did not make the lineup here tonight. As currently, the drivers that would be transferring to your A main event, that's going to be Justin Farless in the 17, Tate Black in the 29, Jason Smith in the 8 machine, Joshua Coburn Jr. in the 750, Fred Hoffman in the 13, Matt in the 400, the 41 of John Holly, and we are getting the road up green flag. Road up green flag here. We're about to get back underway. The field is led by the number 7 of Justin Farless as they go down the back straightaway. Getting ready to go back underway here once again. Again, that 77 machine of Daniel Northcutt. He's going to be on the bubble as he's sitting in position number 12. He's moved up 6 spots so far. We're back underway here for your B main event tonight as the 17 of Justin Farless leads the field into turn number 1. Oh, and we got one off the back straightaway there. That's going to be Tate Black as he's trying to get back onto the track here. He's going to lose a lot of spots. He was running second. That's going to put Jason Smith in the 8 machine in second. Joshua Colburn's going to move up to the 3rd position. Fred Hoffman moved up to the 4th position. Matt in the 400 moved up to the 5th position. And John Holly is currently in your 6th position. John Holly's trying to get that low side going in 3 and 4. He's going to try to make the pass on that 400 machine of Matt as they go in turn number 1. Again, the top 12 drivers will be making your main event tonight as Chad McClellan in that 38 machine. He's running that low side. He's trying to get something going down there. He's trying to make a pass on Dylan McKee in that 12, but the 12 machine just has some momentum coming off the turns there. And there's Tate Black in that 29 machine. He's currently running in your 8th position as Chad is down to your 10th position. And we're going to go back towards back to the field here as Mike Muniz in that 30 machine. He's going to be on the bubble there, and right behind him is going to be the 77. That's going to be the guy that's on the outside looking in. It's Justin Farless leading the field with 2 laps remaining here for your B main. Joshua Coburn is going to make a slide job here on the 8 machine of Jason Smith as they just got the white flag this time around. Justin Farless is leading the field. Mike Muniz has moved up into your 11th spot. And on your bubble now is going to be the 29 machine of Tate Black. We're going to go up to your leader here coming off turn 4. It's going to be Justin Farless in that 7 machine taking the win. Joshua Coburn in the 750, followed by Jason Smith in the 8 machine. Those 3 drivers are your top 3 for your B main. Again, your top 12 drivers from tonight's B main will be making your A main show. All right, so we have Justin Farless, Joshua Coburn, Jason Smith, Fred Hoffman, Matt, John Holly, Dylan McKee, Robert Brenneman, Chad McClellan, Jordan Navarro, Mike Muniz, and Tate Black. Those 12 drivers will be making the show for tonight's Jackpot 100. The ones that are outside and loading up are going to be Dale Northcutt, Justin Walbring, Douglas Hazley, Aaron Murphy, Mason Haney, and Corey Denson. and we're going to get a 2-minute warm-up session here. And I believe everyone should be going to get their snacks, getting ready for your 100 laps here tonight. And I'd like to give a shout out to TJ Visuals. They are your heat race number 4 sponsor, as we did not have the heat race number 4. Your current warm-up session is your Night Owl Racing League warm-up session. A little bit later tonight, we will be doing a 4-wide salute, and that will be your victory fuel 4-wide salute. Again, thank you to Twisted Speed for the $5 donations for the race winner tonight. Also, we'll be giving the Hard Charger a free setup pack, and your pit road and second place bonus sponsor will be Dirt Series Promotion. We have FND awareness for your last lap pass bonus. Premier Racing Setups will be giving out the Hard Luck Award free setup pack. And Metcalf Cinematography will be giving out a Best Appearing Car Award with a free picture session. Looks like we're getting the checkered flag here, as we are going to go straight into your 100 lap race here tonight. And sorry about that, as had to get a drink of water, get ready for your 100 laps here. Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine, he's going to start on the pole. Brody in that 90 machine is going to be on his outside. Jacob Quill in the 71 will be starting inside row number 2. Outside of him is going to be Braden Toto in the 84. Inside row number 3 has Matt Taylor in the 15 machine. William Claps is going to be on his outside in the 4. Derek Daniel in that 28 machine is going to be inside row number 4. And outside of him is going to be Jimbo Rooney in the 27. Inside row number 5 has Joshua in the 44 machine, and on his outside is going to be Ty Dickinson in the 67. Jackson Johnstone, he's going to start inside row number 6, and on his outside is going to be Tyler Bowman in the 79. And row number 7 has Justin Farless in the 7 machine. On his outside is going to be Joshua Coburn in the 750. Inside row number 8 has Jason Smith in the 8 machine, and on his outside is going to be Fred Hoffman in the 13. Matt in the 400 machine is going to be inside row number 9. Outside, on his outside is going to be John Hawley in the 41. Dylan McKee in the 12 machine is going to be inside row number 10. On his outside is going to be Robert Brenneman in the 69. Chad McClellan in the 38 machine is going to be inside row number 11. Outside of him is going to be Jordan in the 96. And your final row for your Jackpot 100 will be Mike Moniz in that 30 machine with Tate Black in the 29 on his outside. As you see, these drivers are doing the Victory Fuel 4-wide salute as they come down the back straightaway, or front straightaway there, as these camera views are different for me. As you just take a look above here, they're going in turn 3. This is a 4-wide Victory Fuel salute. Again, thank you for joining in here on Right Rear Racing and supporting Regal Promotions as well. And the rolled up green flag is being presented to these drivers. Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine is going to lead these drivers down the back straightaway as we're about to get underway here for your 24 car field for your Jackpot 100. As the 07 of Tyler Bickford is going to lead us to the third party game, and as he comes off turn number 4, we're underway here for your Jackpot 100. Going in turn 1, the 07 machine is going to lead the field. The 71 of Jacob Quill kind of bobbled up there. He's going to drop a few spots. He's moved back down to the 8th position. And the 90 machine sitting second is going to be Brody. We're going to go right behind him. That's going to be the 84 and the 15. They were 3 wide there momentarily coming off turn number 4. The 84 machine bobbles up, and this 4 and the 15 are going to make a pass there. We're going to have a caution flag. Your first caution of the night. Again, that will be your 618 Engraving and Design caution flag. That's number 1 of the night for your 100 laps here. We're going to take a look at what happened there. As we go watch Ty Dixon in that 67 machine. And he spun out there in 1 and 2, trying to make the avoidance. And Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine, he's currently leading the field. The 90 in second. Braden Total in the 84 machine is going to be in third. Matt Taylor in that 15 machine is going to be on his outside in fourth. William Clapp will round out your top 5. We're getting the rolled up green flag, which means we are going to go back underway here for your Jackpot 100. Again, I thought we were going to be double file, but we are going to be single file, led by Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine as he leads the field out of 2 down the back straightaway. And we're back underway, getting the third party game and green flag here for your Jackpot 100. See if we can stay green for quite a ways here. As the 9 machine is going to slide up and get a good run there. And 1 and 2. Here comes the 84, trying to get the outside going, make the pass on the 9 machine. As they go down the front straightaway, it's still going to be Tyler, Brody, and Braden. The 15 of Matt Taylor is going to be in fourth. Kind of scared to leave this 84 machine. He's getting good run on the outside there. And William Clapp will be rounding out your top 5. The 71 of Jacob Quill is going to be in 6th. Everyone's kind of settling in here for a little bit. And Jimbo Rooney in that 27 machine just tried to throw a slide job on Derek Daniel. And Derek Daniel's coming back down low. As they go in turn number 3, it's going to be the 28 of Derek Daniel taking over the 7th position. We're going to go back up to your 3rd place as the 84 and the 15 work side by side going in turn number 1. Here comes the 84. He's going to look on the outside of the 90 machine as they go in turn number 3. Get that outside going here. As now he's going to throw it in there. He's going to look for a slide job in 1 and 2 on the 90 machine. The 90 machine is going to try to do a crossover. The 84 is going to have that momentum on the outside. We're side by side, battle for second on your screen. That's going to be between the 84 and the 90 machine. The 84 is going to get that high side going, and Braden is in the 2nd position. Here comes Matt Taylor. He's trying to follow suit and get there in that 3rd position. Makes pass on the 90 machine as we go watch the race for 3rd between the 90 and the 15. As they come off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. The 90 machine is going to try to go down low in 1 and 2. Here comes Matt Taylor on the outside, getting a good run there off of 2. See if he capitalizes here, going in 3. Kind of checked up just a little bit. As they come off turn number 4, it's going to be Tyler Bickford out front since the drop of the green. As we are 9 laps down, Tyler's going to lead the field down the back straightaway. As on your screen right now will be the 90 and the 15. That's going to be your battle for 3rd on the screen. We are 10 laps down in your 100-lap event here tonight. And as you see, Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine, he's there led it since the drop of the green so far. The 84 machine of Braden Tuttle. He's caught up to him. He's going to try to make it interesting here. And we have lap traffic coming up. Going to be a factor here, probably about 3 laps, as they're running side by side right in front of your race leaders. And we have a battle for fourth now, as Williams going to try to throw a slide job on Matt Taylor. Matt Taylor had to check up just a little bit. Here comes Jacob Quill in that 71 machine trying to get a good run on the outside. As we stay green here for your Jackpot 100, the 4 of Williams Clapp will be in the 4th position. Matt Taylor in the 5th position. We're going to go back up to your race leaders as Mike Manise is going to be the next car to get lapped here. Mike Manise is currently running in the 22nd position. He's going to maintain that bottom side there. As the 07, Tyler Bickford is maintaining the outside. We are 15 laps down into this event. Your top 2 have kind of separated from the field, as Tyler Bickford only has, they're right there. It's probably about a 3-4 car lengths difference. And Brody in that 90 machine is, I believe he's 1.3 seconds behind Tyler. Ty Dixon just went a lap down. Ty is currently, I think John Hawley might have got saved by that caution flag coming out, as we just have a caution there right in front of the leaders too. We'll take a look at it here with Tate Black in that 29 machine. Tate's up there getting the outside. Oh, he just hits that outside wall that had nowhere to go with the 44 machine. And you're going to see it right there. You see the leaders coming up and the caution flag. Your second one of tonight's event has came out. Again, that caution flag is presented by 618 Engraving and Design. I believe we have a wave around that happened there. We're getting the rolled up green flag. We're going to go back racing next time around and wave that off, as we are not going to go green next time around. As you see the 67 machine, he's going to get a wave around there. I believe there's another one coming around as well. And you see the 41 machine is going to try to get going here down the front straightaway. You see the 30, the 41, and the 67 all get a wave around. And let's see if we go racing this time around, as the field is led by Tyler Bickford. I know Bickford did not want to see that caution flag come out, as we are going to go underway here, doubled up now, as we're back underway with your third-party gaming green flag. The 84 machine is going to try to get up high and get a momentum there, but the 90 machine is going to cut him off. The 90 machine of Brody is going to take over your second position. He's going to get a good run down the back straightaway. He's going to look down low going in turn number 3. He's going to try to throw a slide job on Bickford here as they come off turn 4. Bickford's going to maintain the lead. As they go in turn 1, the 84 machine's going to try to get some momentum going once again. And we have a side-by-side battle between the 4 and the 15 there for a little bit as they went into turn number 1. Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine is getting that outside going. Here comes Brody on that 9. Or, I'm sorry, the 90 machine on my ticker here. And then we have Braden Tuttle in that 84 machine. He's fell back on that restart to the third position. William Clapp in that 4 machine, he's sitting in fourth, and right in front of him, you see those two get side by side momentarily as we are 20 laps down into tonight's main event. And kind of look through the field, everyone's running the high side for the most part as we are still early on in this race. As Matt Taylor will round out your top 5. Derek Daniel in that 28 machine is going to be sitting second. And 7th is Tyler Bowman. Dylan McKee in that 12 machine. He's currently moved up 11 spots, and as he's sitting in position number 8. Justin Farless in the 7 machine. He's moved up 4 spots in the position number 9. Jacob Quill rounds out your top 10. We got a little bit of side-by-side action here between the 44 and the 8. And here comes Tate Black on the outside. He goes down low now as we go to turn number 3. Tate Black's trying to take over your 13th spot for tonight's event as we are 24 laps into this event. We're going to go back up towards the front of the field here as it's still Tyler Bickford since the drop of the green as he leads us to the first quarter mark of the race with 25 laps down. Brody still in second, Braden in third, William fourth, and Matt Taylor rounds out your top 5. And the 84 machine is going to bobble there and turns coming off turn 4. William Clapp's going to capitalize on it, make the pass. As the 84 Braden Tuttle is going to try to get some momentum going down back straightaway. Going to roll a little bit lower there in 3 and 4. The 4 machine of William Clapp is going to maintain your 3rd position. And as you see right there, as we've watched the leaders, lap traffic will be playing a factor once again in about 3 laps. As they're right there at the bottom of your screen, as they went into turn number 3, they should be entering turn 1, and we're about halfway down the front straightaway. And the 7 machine slipped up just a little bit, and the 90 of Brody is right there. Brody's going to look down low. He's going to throw a slide job on him as they go in turn 3. Is that going to stick? And we're going to be side by side at the line. We have a new leader, but now we got lap traffic playing a factor with the 90 machine getting the outside going. He's going to go make a pass on John Hawley, make the lap. Oh, he's going to try to split the difference between the lappers there as they go down the back straightaway and enter turn number 3. But Tyler Bickford is being slow and steady up there. He's ready to go. Tyler's going to dive down low. We're got interesting here, as the lap traffic did play a factor, and we have a new leader once again. That's going to be Brody in that 90 machine. As Brody catches up to Mike Moniz in that 30 machine, he's going to be the next car to go a lap down here. As they're running side by side right there in 4th position, right in front of your leaders. Mike Moniz is going to look down low. Here comes the 90 machine. He's going to try to split the difference and throw a slide job on the 75 machine. The 75 machine does not have a spoiler. And the 30 machine of Mike Moniz is maintaining that bottom side as we go with Tyler Bickford. Can Bickford split the difference there? As that 90 machine of Brody is leading the field. He has roughly a 1 second gap on Tyler Bickford, who is on your screen now. As William Clapp is in your 3rd position, he is roughly 3 seconds behind your leader right now. And right in front of him is still going to be the 75 and the 30 battling side by side for position number 17. And the Brody in that 90 machine is going to try to get the outside going once again as he's trying to put Ty Dickinson in the 16th position a lap down. And at the front straightaway, at the line, it's going to be, he made the pass on Ty. He's trying to roll in that 96 machine now. And we have another 618 engraving design caution flag. take a look here. Ooh, looks like Jackson Johnstone got into it with someone there. Jackson Johnstone in that 21 machine was a lap down, no spoiler, and Matt Taylor right there make contact. And it looks like my stuff might be freezing up once again, and I have my iRacing just crashed on me. So please bear with me one moment as I get back loaded into the sim to get everything going for your last remaining laps here. Again, sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened there on my end. We're going to bring it back up as we have 38 laps down. I can get it going here. Trying to load it up still. Sorry about that, guys. In 1 second. And to give everyone a quick update, I don't know what happened there. My iRacing crashed as I am bringing it back up once again. And sorry about all that. And hopefully we get back in there and give you your last half of your show tonight for your Jackpot 100. Thanks for bearing with me here tonight. And it looks like we got everything going. We only missed 5 laps with the show so far. And again, once again, sorry for everything happening here on my end. It looks like we're still going to be... It looks like Tyler Bickford is back in the lead. I wonder what happened to your race leader. Again, sorry for all the incidences here as we are back underway with 40 laps down. Starting lap number 41 here. The 07 of Tyler Bickford is going to get the outside going. Tate Black is up there in your second position. Tyler Bowman in the 79 will be in your top 3. I know that whenever we left, we seen Matt Taylor in that 15 machine get into the outside wall with another driver. Tate Black is going to be moved up 22 spots. He's looking down low, going in turn number 3. He's going to throw a slide job in 07. Is it going to stick? Here comes 07 of Tyler Bickford down low. Crossed him over and did not make the pass. I'm sorry, Tate Black did not make the pass on Tyler Bickford as Bickford had the momentum going. As Tate is looking for once again in 3 and 4. Can he succeed this time? And at the line, it's still going to be Tyler Bickford. We're side by side, throwing haymakers back and forth between these two. The 29 is going to try a slide job there, 1 and 2. Mess up. The 07 machine is going to cut down the field, or cut down the track there, and get the good run in 3. As they go down the front straightaway, it's still going to be Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine with the 29 of Tate Black in second as he's settled back there in second. Now Tyler Bowman in that 79 machine is going to be in third. Justin Farless in the 7 machine will be in fourth. Joshua in that 44 machine is going to be rounding out your top 5. Fred Hoffman is going to be 6th. William Clapp is 4th. Matt in the 400 is going to be was 8th there for a little bit, but here comes Brody moving up into the 8th position. Jumbo Rooney in that 27 machine is going to round out your top 10. I should have stayed back there as those drivers were starting to race side by side. The 400 machine of Matt is looking down low. We're going to be 3 wide as it was going to be Jimbo on the outside and pair of Matt's down low as they were in 3 and 4. I'm sorry, 1 and 2. As they go into 3 and 4, we got 1 on the outside berm there going over the track. We're going to go back up to the front of the field as Tyler Bickford is still leading the field here with the 29 of Tate Black hot on his heels as they've kind of separated themselves from Tyler Bowman in that 79 machine in position number 3. They have about 3 seconds on Tyler Bowman there. As they go down the back straightaway, Tate Black's going to look for a slide job here in 1 and 2. Is it going to stick here this time around? And at the line, they're going to be nose to nose. The scoring loop still has Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine as your leader. The 29 machine is going to try to do a crossover move here down the back straightaway. And the yellow flag will be coming out. As the next time around will be your halfway mark for tonight's event. As we go on board with John Hawley here, as he goes down the front straightaway in 1 and 2 here. Kind of pushes and about to get on the track there, but there's other cars there, so he's trying to back up, and that's where the caution comes out. And to give you all kind of a rundown of where everyone's at, the Tyler Bickford Tate Black, Tyler Bickford, Tyler Bowman, Justin Farless, and Joshua in the 44 will be your top 5 drivers. Fred Hoffman in that 13 machine is going to be sitting in 6th. William in the 4 machines in 7th. Brody in the 90 machine will be as we are about to go back underway here. As the field is going to be led by Tate Black in that 29 machine. The pace truck lights are off. And we are going to wave that. Race control did not like that start. As we're going to wave that off. Again, it's William Clapp in the 8th position, 44. Trying to give you all the top 10 here. The 400 of Matt's going to be in 9th. The 10 of Jimbo Rooney, or the 27 of Jimbo Rooney is going to be in 10th. It looks like Mike Muniz is 6 laps down and he is out of the race. As these drivers are waiting back again for the pace truck. As the 28 of Tate Black and now we're going to get the 1 to green. The pace truck lights are off. The 29 of Tate Black is going to lead us here in 1 and 2 down the back straightaway, stacking up the field. down the back straightaway as we're ready to go back underway here for your Jackpot 100 at the halfway part here for the second half of the race. As they're stacked up, ready to go, we're getting ready for that third party gaming. Green flag. As we're back underway here for your Jackpot 100, the 29 machine is going to get a good run. Pinch off the 07 of Tyler Bickford. We're going to be 3-4 wide right there for 4-3 wide right behind the leaders as the 79 and the 44 are all 3 wide right there coming off turn number 2. The 17 machine is going to be right there in the slick. Can he hold on to her? And he's going to hold on to it for third position. The 9 of Tyler, or I'm sorry, that's Brody. Kind of went down there. We're going to be 3 wide coming off turn number 2. That's going to be the 4, 44, and the 9. As it's still Tate Black in that 29 machine leading the field. And I'm sorry, I got the wrong, I think with everything happening here, I've been running with the wrong graphics up there for your sponsors tonight. Sorry about all that. I'm just not seeing that. We'll go back over here to this sign as we are not going to be missing anything going over here. I clicked on the wrong thing with coming back to the racing action. Tate Black in that 29 machine still leading the field, followed by Tyler Bickford in that 07. The 7 of Justin Farless, and third and fourth is going to be the 79 of Tyler Bowman. Brody, that 90 machine, and right behind him in the fourth machine is going to be William Clapp. The 44 of Joshua is going to be in in 7th. The 400 is in 8th, and that's going to be Matt. He's trying to make a pass on William there in 1 and 2. William's going to maintain that outside lane. Then this is going to be your battle for 6 on the screen between the 4 and the 44. And right behind them is going to be, I guess that's a lap car there, that's Jimbo Rooney in that 27 machine with Matt Taylor and Ty Dixon. As we go back up here through your field. As Bowman's trying to get that low side going, trying to make a pass on the 7 of Justin Farless as they went in turn 2 and 3, or 3 and 4 there. Just going to take a quick breather real fast because I'm still a little bit frustrated with how everything's happening here on my end for crashing out and getting all tongue-tied. Sorry about all that. And we were having battle heat up there for the third position. As we go back under caution here, we have 40 laps remaining in your event tonight. And that's not the one that I wanted to click on. As we go on board and follow the 67 of Ty Dixon. Ty is looking down low of William in that 4 machine. The 4 machine is just trying to do a crossover on Matt Taylor and didn't know that he was down there. And that's going to bring out the caution flag. William Clapp in that 4 machine did not know that Ty Dickinson was down there for doing a crossover there. And the field will be led by the 29 machine of Tate Black, Tyler Bickford. And that 07 machine is going to be sitting in 2nd. The 17 of Justin Farless. The 79 of Tyler Bowman. Brody in that 90 machine is going to round out your top 5. Joshua in the 44 is going to be sitting 6th. Matt in the 400 in 7th. Jimbo Rooney in the 27 in 8th. Matt Taylor in 9th. And right behind him is going to be the 4 of William Clapp, rounding out your top 10 as we are going to be stacked up, ready to go, getting the rolled up green flag. Tate Black is going to be leading us to the green once again here for your Jackpot 100. As we go into turn number 3, Tate Black is going to hit that loud pedal and lead us to the third-party game and green flag once again here for your Jackpot 100 A main. As we have about 40 laps remaining, we're going to be 3 wide here coming off turn number 2 momentarily. Then here we are still 3 wide coming down the back straightaway. This is going to be your battle for third between the 9, 79, and the 17. As the 79 and the 17 get into it, Brody and that 9 machine is going to capitalize running that bottom side. As Brody goes back down low, we're going to have contact between the 79 of Tyler Bowman and the 7 of Justin Farless. As Farless went off the track there, let's see if we stay green here. And the 79 machine just went off the track as well. The 28-9 of Tate Black is still in the lead. The 07 of Tyler Bickford in second. Brody in that 9 machine will be in third. Joshua in the 44 machine will be fourth. Matt Taylor rounds out your top 5. And we do have another 618 Engraving and Design caution flag. As you see right there, those 2 drivers kind of got into it, and Matt Taylor had nowhere to go as they go. And then right there, you just see Tyler go in there a little bit too hard. As that is not why the caution came out, but we did have a caution. And that's going to change things up here for your top 10 drivers so far. And that's going to be Tate Black in the 29 machine. He's moved up 23 spots so far. He is your current hard charger. He's currently be leading the field still. The 07 of Tyler Bickford will be in second. And third will be Brody, that 90 machine. And fourth is going to be the 44 of Joshua. In fifth is Matt Taylor in the 15. Jim O'Rooney is going to be sitting in sixth in his 27 machine. The 400 of Matt will be in 7th. Jackson Johnstone in 8th in his 21 machine. William Clapp in the 4 machine is going to be in 9th. Joshua Coburn Jr. in his 750 machine will round out your top 10. Jason Smith in the 8 machine is 11th. The 96 of Jordan is going to be in 12th. The 67 of Ty Dixon is in 13th. John Hawley in the 41 machine is going to be in 14th. As we are going to go back racing here next time around, we're getting the road up green flag. The field is going to be led by Tate Black in that 29 machine with Tyler Bickford on his outside. Bickford's been up there towards the front all race here. As you see, a couple of these drivers do have damage, like Matt Taylor in that 15 machine, third row inside. And on his outside is also going to be Jim O'Rooney in that 27 machine. He has a little bit of nose damage as well. They're going to go in turn number 3. Tate Black's going to hit that loud pedal and lead us back to the third party gaming green flag. The 9 machine of Brody's going to look down low. He's going to hit that grass, and the 9 machine is going to get some momentum here. We're going to be side by side for second place as they go down the back straight with the 44 machine. He's going to look down low in 3 and 4. As we are 3, 4, 5 wide back there behind these top 5 drivers. I just seen that momentarily looking up on the screen. We're going to go back here with them and see if they're still like that real fast. As we are with Jordan in the 96 machine. He's up to the 9th position. And you see it right there. They're all maintaining their lines. We're going to go back up to the front as we're going to have side-by-side racing between the 29 and the 07. As I'm sorry that we missed that. We are back under yellow here. And the 29 machine looks like he has a little bit of left front damage there. And I wonder if we can go back and take a look at what happened between those 2 drivers as... That is Tate Black and Tyler Bickford. Again, this is not why the caution came out, but this is what we missed whenever we were trying to come back up here to the front. The 29 just kind of went off the berm there, went over the cushion, and made contact with the 7 machine. This is not why the caution flag came out, but that's what we missed for the pass. And Dylan McKee is currently in the 12th position. Looks like Tate Black got saved by the caution. And that caution was going to be... I had it right here. As I'm not worried about it now, as the field is right stacked up behind Tate Black. We're going to be single file going down the back straightaway as we go in turn number 3. Tate's going to hit that loud pedal and get us back underway here for your Jackpot 100 for your closing laps. The 9 machine. Brody's going to look down low in 1 and 2, push it up, and he did not pinch off the 07. As the 44 machine is going to try to get that outside going, get that momentum in 1 and 2. And right up front again, it's still going to be Tate Black and Tyler Bickford. They're both running the outside, ripping it, and the 9 of Brody's getting that bottom side going in 1 and 2 as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Tate bobbled once and he got saved by the caution as we're going to be side by side for battle for third on your screen now. And as soon as I go away from your top 2 drivers, they want to battle it out. As they're all running the outside lane with 31 laps remaining. It's still Tate Black in that 29 machine. Go back here to Brody. He's got a little bit of clearance now. And Matt in the 400 machine. Just hits the outside wall. Up high. Trying to do a crossover on the 8. And Jackson Johnstone had nowhere to go. And that's going to bring out another caution. And to give you a quick rundown for your top 10, it's going to be Tate Black, Tyler Bickford, Brody in the 90, Joshua in the 44, Matt Taylor in the 15, Jason Smith in the 8, Jackson Johnstone in the 21, the 96 of Jordan, the 12 of Dylan McKee, and then Justin Farless in the 7 machine. I was trying to hurry up and get that out before what y'all are seeing over on your left-hand side, as the ticker on my side is doing the exact same thing here. In 11th, it's going to be the 750 of Joshua Coburn Jr. And then in 12th position, it's going to be William Clapp in the 4. In 13th, it's going to be Ty Dixon in the 6-7. And 14th, it's going to be the 27 of Jimbo Rooney. Derek Daniel is going to be rounding out your top 15 drivers here tonight. John Hawley in the 41 is going to be 16th in the 400. And Matt is going to round out to the round out the drivers on the lead lap. Sorry, Tyler Bowman will be the last driver on the lead lap. And Tate Black just received the rolled up green flag. We're going to be single file as we go down the back straightaway. Get us back underway here for your final 30 laps of tonight's Jackpot 100 as we are back underway here for your third party game. And green flag waving once again here with Tate Black in second. Tate Black leading the field into turn 1. Tyler Bickford in second, getting that outside going. Brody changed up his restart there that time. He took the outside lane on that restart in 1 and 2. He's going to stay up top in 3 and 4 there too. As Joshua, Brody just jumped the curb. So here comes the 44 of Joshua. The 29 of Tate Black just jumped the curb too. As Tyler Bickford is going to take the lead. The 44 is going to be moving up into the 2nd position, and Matt Taylor will be moving into the 3rd position. Tate Black kind of saved it there as he only lost 3 spots, and Brody lost 4 spots on his incident there. As we go back, or we're going to stay right here on this bunch here. This is going to be 2nd, 3rd, and 4th on your screen. That's going to be the 44 of Joshua, the 15 of Matt Taylor, and I was looking at my ticker over there, and these 2 drivers kind of got into it there. I didn't actually see what happened to be able to call what was going on, but y'all seen it all firsthand right here. We're going to go follow along with Matt Taylor in that 15 machine as he comes off turn number 3 on this replay. Turn 4 there, hits the outside wall there, and the 29 machine had nowhere to go, collected them up there. And that's going to bring out another 618 Engraving design caution flag. And everything's going to be all jumbled up here now as all these drivers have been going back and forth jumping the curb and getting involved here late in incidences as we have 26 laps remaining. Tyler Bickford, he's back up in the front in his 07 machine. Joshua in that 44 is going to be sitting in second. Tate Black kept her going. He has a little bit of damage on his left front, or I guess on his front bumper total. He's going to be sitting in third. The 8 of Jason Smith is going to be in fourth. Brody in that 9 machine will round out your top 5. The 96 of Jordan is going to be in 6th. Dylan McKee will be in 7th. Ty Dixon will be 8th. And they're getting the road up green flag. We're going to go back underway next time around as we go back up front with Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine. And we're back underway here for your Jackpot 100. Hopefully that's the last green flag that we see. As the 07 of Tyler Bickford, he's going to get the outside going. The 44, he's going to be up there as well. The 29 moves up to the top side as they go down the back straightaway. The 29 is going to look for a slide job here on the 44. Then we're going to have contact between the 9 and the 29 in turns 3 and 4, as we are now 25 laps remaining in your Jackpot 100. The 07 of Tyler Bickford is going to get that berm going down the back straightaway. Joshua is going to be in your second position. The 8 of Jason Smith, he's moved up into your top 3. We're going to have a side-by-side battle for 4th between the 29 and the 9. The 96 of Jordan, he's going to be right there looking on the outside as these 2 drivers in front of him have a little bit of damage, so Jordan should be able to capitalize and get into the 4th position. And right behind Jordan is going to be Dylan McKee in that 12 machine as he's moved up 12 spots. And Jordan just threw a slide job on the 29 of Tate Black. He's going to stick it and lead down the back straightaway. And Jordan moved up into your top 5 spots, or into the top 5 there. And Dylan McKee is going to follow suit and pass him there, move into the 6th position. As Tate Black, I think, has run his course there with the damage on his nose. As we go up there to your front, Tyler Bickford in the 07 machine. He's still leading it here with Joshua trying to reel him in. Have about a 0.8 second gap on. Or Tyler Bickford about has a 0.8 second gap on him. Jason Smith in the 8 machine will be in third, trying to reel in your top 2 there. And Brody in that 90 machine will be in 4th. Jordan in the 96 will be in your top 5. Dylan McKee in the 12 machine is going to be sitting in 6th. And currently, your hard charger currently will be Jordan, as he's moved up 17 spots. So we're going to have another caution flag tonight. I believe that's on the 29 of Tate Black. As we go on board and watch Tate Black here. And got the slide job. His arrow's all messed up. He's goes off the track there and just tries to keep her going, and that's going to bring out another caution flag. As we go back, these drivers are waiting for the pace car to get back in front of them. Tyler in that 07 machine is still in the lead. The 44 of Joshua, he's going to be in second. Jason in the 8 machine will be in third. The 90 of Brody in fourth. And fifth is going to be Jordan in the 96. In sixth, Dylan McKee in his 12 machine. The 75 is 750 of Joshua Coburn. Ty Dixon in the 6-7 machine. Jimbo Rooney in the 27. And they just waved off the green flag start here. As I'm we're receiving the rolled up green flag, and they're going to wave it off as we're waiting for Tate Black and the 29 machine to make pass on the whole field. And now we're going to have the rolled up green flag. We're going to go back underway. Next time around, you see the 29 of Tate Black trying to get caught up to the back of the field. Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine is going to be leading the field as we are under 20 laps here. Going down the back straightaway once again with the 44 on his tail with the 8 of Jason Smith as well. The 07 of Tyler Bickford is going to hit that loud pedal and get us back underway with a third party gaming green flag. Once again, the 07 is going to get up to the top side in 1 and 2. And Brody's going to get a good run off 2 there. He's going to nudge the back end of the 8. Here's going to look down low. He's going to throw a slide job here on the 8 machine. The 8 machine is going to cross him over, but not have enough room. The 9 of Brody's going to move up into third. Here comes a cross. Thought it was going to be a cross or slide job by the 8 machine, but now the 96 of Jordan is going to get that bottom side going, move into the 4th position as they go down the back straightaway and slide up into the 8 machine, and the 8 machine is going to try to keep it going. Ty Dixon's moved up into your top 5 here with Jason Smith in the 8 machine. He's moved back to 6th. Tyler Bowman's going to be running side by side. They're going to be 3 wide right behind him. That's going to be the 750, the 227 and the 400. We're going to back up here to your front as we're going to be side by side for third. Or I'm sorry, that's second between the 90 and the 44. The 90 threw a slide job there, I think, in 3 and 4. Here comes the 96 of Jordan looking down low, going in turn number 3. He's going to throw a slide job on the 44. Didn't clear him here. And the 44, and give him the 44 room on the outside as we have 15 laps remaining here for your Jackpot 100. This is on your screen. It's going to be 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as they go down the back straightaway here once again. And we're going to have another caution coming out, as I believe that's going to be on Derek Daniel. And I could be wrong. Derek Daniel kind of led up for the guy that, I believe that's Dylan McKee that got collected up in there. And then Derek Daniel comes off the track. They're going in 1 and 2. And collected with a Tate Black. And I'll be honest with you, the car to watch out for, I believe, is going to be the 90 of Brody, as he's kind of saved off his tires just a little bit. Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine is still going to be leading us here as we have 15 laps remaining. Brody in that 90 machine in 2nd. Joshua in the 44 is going to be in 3rd. Jordan in the 96 will be 4th. And rounding out your top 5 is going to be the 67 of Ty Dickinson. We got the rolled up green flag. We're going to go green flag racing next time around. As we come into turn number 3, the pace car did pull off, and we're back underway here with another third-party game and green flag. We have 14 laps remaining here for your Jackpot 100. The 07 is going to run the outside. Brody's got up there as well. Joshua's there. Here comes the 96 looking on the inside of the 44 as they go in turn number 3. They've just kind of got in line there. Again, this your top 5 on your screen. Jason Smith and that 8 machine is sitting in 6. Here comes the 79 looking down low. That's going to be Tyler Bowman. He's going to try to make a pass on Jason Smith, and that's just outside your screen as we go to your 3rd place driver of Joshua in that 44. And now we're going to go back to your 4th and 5th place drivers as Jordan is sitting in 4th. Ty is in 5th as they go into turn number 3. All these drivers have kind of saved some tire here. Now we have, I'm looking at everything wrong, we have 11 laps remaining here. Tyler Bickford is still in front, just running the outside here as he's kind of cruising. Now we're under 10, with 10 laps remaining here for your Jackpot 100. Brody's trying to reel in Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine. Joshua is still trying to defend his top 3 spots, or top 3 spot there with the 96 of Jordan. And on your screen now will be your third, fourth, and fifth place drivers, with the sixth place driver coming in there as well. These drivers are going to try to, who's going to get on the podium, with the 96 being your current hard charger, moving up 18 spots. Here comes Ty Dixon looking down low down the back straightaway. They're going to be side by side as they go in turn number 3. That leaves room for Jason Smith on the outside to make the pass on Ty Dixon. Jason Smith is going to move up into the 5th position. Tyler Bowman is going to be there as well. That's going to move Ty Dixon back to the 7th position. Jason Smith is going to make contact with the 96 as they go in turn number 2. And the 79 was going to right there, but we have a caution flag coming out. As we go with William Clapp and the 79, or the 4, and then the 750 of Joshua Coburn getting into each other there in 3 and 4, causing another caution. So it looks like we have Tyler Bickford still, the 90 of Brody in second, the 44 of Joshua in third, Jordan in the 96 in fourth. Top 5 is going to be the 8 of Jason Smith. Ty Dixon will be in the 6th position. We just got the run-up green flag as we are going to come into your closing 6 laps here. As Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine leads us down the back straightaway. He did receive the run-up green flag as we are going to go back underway here. As we go into turn number 3 here, he's going to hit that loud pedal and get us to the third-party game and green flag. Once again, the 96 of Jordan. He's going to try to get a good run here and get into your podium. Here comes the 67 looking down low. As Jason Smith makes contact with the 96 and 1 and 2. That's going to let Ty Dixon move into your top 5. The 79 of Tyler Bowman is going to get that outside going. We do see 5 fingers shown this time around as we have 5 laps remaining here for your Jackpot 100. The 07 of Tyler Bickford, he's going to be leading the field still. Brody's in second, Joshua in third. The 96 of Jordan Navarro is going to be in fourth, and Tyler Bowman in the 79 will round out your top 5. Ty Dixon's right on the bubble outside of the top 5 there. As we're going to have side-by-side action here in 1 and 2, the 9 machine looked way down low. Lost a lot of momentum as he came off turn number 2 there. The 07 of Tyler Bickford is still going to be leading the field. Let's see if you can hold him off here for your last 3 laps here tonight. The 07 is on the outside. The 90's trying to do something down low, trying to do a slide job there in 1 and 2. Joshua's still maintaining his 3rd spot. He's trying to hold off the 96 of Jordan here as they go in turn number 3. As we're coming off turn number 4, we're getting the popsicle sticks as we have 2 laps remaining here for your Jackpot 100. It's been Tyler Bickford putting on a good show here tonight, followed by Brody in that 90 machine. And Jordan, we're going to be 3 wide there momentarily there. As the 44, the 96 make contact. The 44, we're going to be 4 wide coming off 4 there as we got the white flag. It's going to be side-by-side action here for your lead. The 07 of Tyler Bickford is going to maintain the lead off of Brody, and we're going to go back to your 3rd spot here as the 44 machine is going to look down low. It's going to be Tyler Bickford taking the win as the 90 of Brody's in 2nd, and Tyler Bowman rounds out your top 3. Joshua in that 44 machine, well, we had a wreck there as we went away. Joshua is going to be in 4th. Jordan in the 96 rounds out your top 5 as Matt in the 400 in 6th. And we're going to hear from your top 3 drivers here momentarily. Just trying to make sure that they line up there. And just so that way we can get them ready for their interviews after this rundown. Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine, he's going to take the win tonight, followed by Brody in that 90 machine. Tyler Bowman in the 79 finishes 3rd. Joshua in the 44 machine finishes 4th. And Jordan in his 96 machine rounds out your top 5, and he is your hard charger, moving up 17 spots. Matt in the 400 machine is going to finish 6th. Jackson Johnstone in the 21 in 7th. In 8th, we have Ty Dixon in the 6-7. Jimbo Rooney in the 27 finishes ninth. Dylan McKee rounds out your top 10 in his 12 machine. Matt Taylor in the 15 is going to be 11th. Justin Farless in the 7 machine is going to be 12th. Derek Daniel in the 28 is going to be 13th. John Hawley in the 41 is going to be finishing 14th. And rounding out your top 15 here tonight is going to be William Clapp in the 4 machine. And 16th is Joshua Coburn Jr. in the 750. Jason Smith in his 8 machine is going to finish 17th. 18th, we have Fred Hoffman in his 13 machine. In 19th is Tate Black in the 29. Mike Manise in the 30 machine is going to be finishing 20th. Brandon Toto in the 21 or in the 21st position in his 84 machine. Jacob Quill in the 71 machine is going to finish 22nd. And 23rd is Chad McClellan in the 38. And the 24th position will go to Robert Brenneman in the 69. Once again, viewers, thank you for joining in here for this broadcast tonight. We are about to go here from Tyler Bickford Brody and Tyler Bowman. And stand by 1 second. Let me get everything going once again here. Again, I've had difficulties all night with everything. And we're going to hear from your hard charger tonight first. Or hang on, stand by 1 second. We're going to hear from Tyler Bowman, your 3rd place finisher. I didn't realize that he was in here already. And Tyler, do you have a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
Man, that was a hard-fought battle there at the last 5 laps. Kind of walk me through what was happening after that restart whenever you're trying to start making the slide jobs and everything.
So honestly, with like 40 to go, I was actually 3 laps down because I stepped on it, and I was surprised to just be back on the lead lap. And then it was just in that instance, I kind of was like, all right, maybe I'll get a top 5, and then it kind of everything worked out the way that I got into 3rd. I mean, I kind of drove into the corner, gonna throw a slider on the guy in front of me, and then he ended up throwing a slider on the guy in front of him, and we kind of just it was just kind of like a who could come out on top without junking stuff. It was actually really fun. I really didn't expect to be up there after I drove off the track, but again, thanks to Jordan and Joshua for, I mean, racing clean. We could have definitely went the wrong way with that, but it was really close and really fun racing.
And those, I'll say the last 20 laps there, they got interesting. Like you said, you're 3 laps down with about 40 to go. People were coming off the track, losing it left and right. Where's the best part of the track to run at for those closing laps?
So honestly, I think it was top. In my opinion, if you can run the top really well, you were good. I knew after going in the pits, I only had 40% tire left. So I kind of just was like keeping it straight as possible. If I had to dive to the bottom, I went to the bottom. And the only time I really went to the bottom is if I had to try to dive bomb a slider, just to get by somebody. But I just really like the way they worked the track tonight because you could essentially run the top and be follow leader, but if you had an opportunity to throw a slider, you could have thrown a slider and it would have been fine. So I just give props to them for that.
And like you said, those sliders were going left and right, and they're clean for the most part. Congratulations on your 3rd place finish tonight. Do you have any friends, family, or sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I would like to thank Vertex Graphics, TBR Sim Sports, Phenom Motorsports, Metcalf Cinematography, Arner's Furniture, and everybody that really helps me go around in iRacing, but also in real life in the late model. So um, I'd like to thank also Regal for putting on this stuff and allowing me to come run it.
Again, congratulations on your 3rd place finish here tonight. Hopefully, we catch you in the podium for another broadcast here on Right Rear Racing, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, man. Have a good night.
You too.
And there you have it, your third place finisher of Tyler Bowman. We're going to hear from the 90 of Brody here. And then after Brody, we're going to hear from your hard charger. And Brody, do you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Man, that you had a late charge there. Your car just came in on the end. You moved up from 6 after going off the edge of the track. You came all the way back up there. Kind of walk me through where the track felt good at for making all the passes there on those closing 15 laps or so.
Yeah, interesting race for sure. I knew, it was only going to be on the top the whole time. There was nowhere else to go. So, as soon as I fell off the first time, got pushed off, whatever, I fell back to 10th and then, um, basically just threw sliders all the way to get back up. And then I fell off again. And, um, again, I had to, capitalize on all the restarts because that's kind of your only way to get back up through the field after falling back. And right at the end there, yeah, the last few laps, I felt really, really good. Just came in way up on the top, and we got told to save our tires by our spotters. We were about to blow them, so, but I just figured I'd go all out, just try to win the race, I guess, and blew them at the line. So good thing I made it at the line. So it was a good race overall. I'm happy Bigford won.
And I think that if you didn't have the troubles of going off the track, you're going to put on a good show with Bickford there. But you still came back through there again and did still put on a good show.
Yeah, it was still a awesome race. Like I said, I'm definitely happy to finish second in this race after everything that happened. I'd just like to thank Iridium Sim Sports, Sharp Apparel, Concut, Gamer Fuel, all my real life sponsors: Rendezvous Bar and Grill, TLC Sign, MRT Tires, Hoosier Tires, and Bickford for running this race with me. That was a blast. I love running Regals races. Thank you for broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and congratulations on your second place finish. Hopefully, we catch you again over here with Right Rear Racing on the podium at some in the future.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you, sir. Have a good night. And there you go, your second place finisher. Now we're gonna hear from your hard charger, Jordan, in the 96 machine. And Jordan, do you got a copy?
Yes, I do, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Whew, I'm a little tired.
I'd be tired myself after finishing in the top 5 tonight and passing 17 cars. How did you get it going with passes? Were the cautions your friend, or were you actually were you slicing and dicing throughout the field? Because I had issues at one point, and then we come back and you're up there in the top 10 and battling it out.
Yeah, no, for about the first half of the race, I was trying to save tires as much as I could, and I'd start seeing the leaders start coming up and knew that it was time to go to the high side because that was the fast lane, and just held off just enough until yellows would come out, and then I'd be right back where I wanted to be, and then it would hold off again, and then at about the halfway point, I was like, all right, it's time to start pushing. And then with some of the guys wrecking and me just being able to make some cleaner passes on some of the guys that had more worn out tires, it was a little bit easier to move my way up, but they weren't making it easy at all, though.
And we're gonna go jump to the late side of the race here. Whenever you said that you started pushing, Tate Black in the 29 machine, he was leading the race. He was up 23 spots. Do you
Yeah,
think?
I had a feeling when I saw him start blowing past everybody and leading for several laps that he was probably running through his tires a little bit too quick. And unfortunately for him, it turns out I was right because he just started falling off. And at one point, I was even able to pass him on one of the straights while not even doing full throttle. So yeah, it was all about saving tires as much as you could, and not getting lapped.
And that's what it seems like. You had a good strategy coming into tonight's race, getting the top 5 and the hard charger tonight. So congratulations on that part.
Thank you very much.
And do you have any friends, family, or sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to, man?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to my fiance, my mom and dad, my in-laws who are currently staying with us right now, and I want to thank you for putting on this promotion.
Yes, sir. And again, congratulations on your top 5 with the hard charger, and hopefully we catch you again here on Right Rear Racing Podium, and or even over here with Regal as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Talk to you soon.
Yep. And there you have it, your hard charger from tonight. And now we're going to hear from your winner, Tyler Bickford. And Tyler, do you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
You led the most laps here tonight. If I'm not mistaken, I did have issues there in the middle of the race. And whenever I came back, Tate Black was in the lead. But you were running mainly that top side. Were you scared about your tires kind of going fading off there late in the race?
Oh yeah, for sure. I wanted to run middle, roughly 30 laps or so, but one of the guys went up top early, and I knew if I got trained around the top, it'd be downhill from there. So decided to get up top and just coast as best I could.
And then for those early green flag runs there, whenever you had lap traffic coming into play, how were you trying to play that angle with the making the passes and still maintaining the lead, or did you care if you got past at that point?
Um, well, looking back, me and Brody, when we hit lap traffic, we had a pretty good gap between third, so I wasn't really stressing falling back one spot. I didn't want to throw major sliders and kill the tires even more, so I was just trying to be cautious with passing cars.
And then we go back to the end of the race here tonight on the restarts for those last few late restarts. What was your strategy going into those restarts to try to maintain the lead so that way Brody didn't get a good jump on you and make that pass as a slide job entering turn 1?
Just hit my marks, not get too heavy on the gas on those restarts. Even though I was trying to maintain, I still got warning for tire tread. So I knew on the starts if I just floored it, he would have blown my doors off. So I just kept it smooth and hoped that he didn't throw a haymaker.
And you're saying that you got a tire warning. Did you happen to look at your tire wear at the end of the race?
Yeah, I had I think 15%.
15% tires left. You're ripping that top. You had that top side going. I've seen a lot of people running that top there, jumping the curb. And you just maintained it up there, man.
Yeah, I knew if I went over, it was toasted. I can't pass cars very well sometimes, so especially at Lernerville when it gets topside dominant like that.
It can be difficult here at Lernerville. And do you have any friends, family, or sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
I gotta thank you for the broadcast and Regal for putting it on. I gotta thank Midwest Sim Sports and Cranky J Designs for this awesome looking wrap, man.
And once again, congratulations on your win tonight. I did forget you are going to take home $5 from Twist of Speed for tonight's win.
Woo-woo.
And hopefully we catch you again here on the Right Rear Racing Podium or over here with Regal as well.
I'll be back.
Yes, sir. You have a good night, man.
You too.
And there you have it, your race winner of Tyler Bickford in that 07 machine. That's going to conclude the racing for tonight with your top 3 drivers plus the hard charger. Tomorrow night for Right Rear Racing, we do have another live feed. Hopefully everything stays working the way it is now, as we are somehow working here and not crashing. Tomorrow night's race will be for Tri-City Speed for If I can find their flyer real fast. I can't even. But that's going to be right here on Right Rear Racing, starting at 8 Central Time. And then we go back live again for your Dirt Series on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. Thanks again for joining in here on Right Rear Racing. Sorry for all the mishaps during that broadcast, but we will catch you next time here on Right Rear Racing.
From dirt to the blacktop, we let it all go. Burning rubber, slamming gears, making hearts race. If you miss the heat, catch the highlight, press play. Right rear racing, lights out, that's a wrap. From the front straight to the back, we attacked every lap. Don't blink, don't sleep, we'll be back in your feed with the throttle wide open and a need for speed. Saw the drama, the thrill, the slide jobs and spins. Legends born in the booth and on tracks we win. Facebook, YouTube, hit subscribe and stay loud. We ain't slowing down, just saving it for the next round. Broadcast signed off, but the fire still burns. Catch us next time, where the story continues at full send. Joe, right rear racing, we out home.